Hey everybody, welcome to Stratele Studios. I'm Jeff Castanon. Welcome to another No Pause video reaction and analysis. Today in the studio we have Sarah Georges. Hey Sarah.
Hi.
And this is a special reaction because she asked me to watch this particular video. This is her Patreon request, so I actually am going to watch this for the first time, and she's going to be in my presence, or I'm going to be in her presence as I do this. So this is going to be fun. So this is the song Space Oddity, which is a Bowie song, as most of you know. It's done by Mike Garson, who is David Bowie's main keyboard player. He played on Aladdin Sane, did my favorite piano solo of all time on that song on Aladdin Sane. On that album. The guy's a genius, and he's with Mason Alexander Park. And what can you tell me about Mason?
Okay, well, he's an actor, and he's done a lot of theater, music theater. He was Hedwig in Hedwig and the Angry Inch in in one of the national tours. I think in 2017.
Okay.
Last year, he started as the MC in Cabaret on the West End.
Oh.
And then he's also done some roles on TV.
Awesome.
Sandman, Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap. Well, he sounds like a pretty seasoned guy who gets around, so this is going to be interesting to experience. Mason doing a Bowie tune, and I'm quite familiar with this song, so it's going to be interesting to see how he handles a Bowie song. So let's get right into this. Let's hit that play button. Here we go. Bowie's Piano Man, it says. Freaking love him.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you.
Oh man.
This is ground control to Major Tom.
Wow.
You've really made the grade.
Oh, damn.
And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom, the ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, Though I crossed 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating on my tin can? Far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can
Come on. Holy smokes, man. Oh my God. Well, so much to talk about on this one. Let me just say right off the bat that Mason Alexander Park is a badass. Holy smokes, man. I'm
Can you just see him playing Hedwig though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I would
Yeah.
love to see him doing Hedwig. I mean, you know, I get not only the fact is he he covering the song so beautifully, but there's this emotion that he exudes when he sings, and he this sensitivity to the material that comes across when he sings that is just so compelling. I hate to say this, being such a huge Bowie fan, but this rendition and the delivery was so flippin' solid. To make a comparison, okay, I'll say that there's no beating the original, so let's just put that on the table right away. That no one can do anything that is going to be better than the original. Okay, but hearing other people do it, their rendition of it or whatever, it's entertaining and it's interesting. This guy's got such a seasoned voice, smooth voice, controlled, pitch perfect. Bowie didn't have that. Bowie was a character singer. Mm-hmm. And so his ability, everything about Bowie was about his character, whether he was acting, whether he was, being the Thin White Duke or Ziggy Stardust or any of this stuff. He was always in character. And the vocal part of it was an aspect of the character. Mason is a badass singer. Mm-hmm. And that's what I get from this is like, I'm hearing a delivery of this that is absolutely beautiful. And I've heard this song a million times, but I have to tell you, I've never felt this way about the song until now, until hearing Mason sing it. And on top of that, Mike Garson is a freaking genius. that piano rendition that he did of this song, I'll take any day over the acoustic guitar of the original version. That was masterful. The things he was doing harmonically in this, the ideas that Mike Garson put across in this song that never existed before but came out of his head, and he reworked the song how he did, just showed an incredible mastery of his ability not only to play but to compose. So, what do you think?
I mean, I think you said it all. But yeah, Mason, he has a music degree in theater, so that's where the control comes from, obviously. Yeah, he is a professional,
What a
professional singer.
Beautiful voice.
So you've got to watch his. They together they do 5 years. I told you about that.
Bowie's 5 years. Yeah,
that's one of probably my favorite Bowie songs. It is so good. It's so good. Yeah.
And again, 5 years is also another song like Space Oddity, where it is a simple tune. It's not like a lot of other Bowie songs that Bowie did further in his career, like Ashes to Ashes. That was just frickin' brilliant, where the vocals were up and down and he was more settled into what he ended up being. You know, he became more fully realized. So these are early songs. 5 years is an early song. Space Oddity is an early song. So Bowie hadn't quite gotten all of his tools in the toolbox yet. He was still figuring stuff out. So to hear Mason like do Space Oddity the way that he did and this rendition, I really want to hear 5 years, because that's another song that's kind of a simple tune. As a piano player, what do you have to say about Mike Garson and what he did in this performance?
I'm not that kind of piano player.
Crazy.
He's amazing. He's got a lot of jazz influenced.
So he's a pretty technical player. And he plays a lot of different genres, because I've heard him play Latin. I've heard him play classical. I've heard him play jazz. I've heard him play pop. That he knows all of these genres, so that when he sits down to play, he takes pieces from all over the place. He's got a huge vocabulary, and that's what I love about the guy. And like in my reaction as I'm watching this, there are certain points where I'm cracking up, because I'm like, I can't believe what I just heard. He did something on the piano where he was, doing all of this really flashy stuff, building all the way up, and then his right hand is continuing the pattern, but then his left hand deviates and starts doing this bum 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 bum.
Yep.
It's like he's got a brain in his right hand and a brain in his left hand. Oh my God! Great pick. That was really, really cool. Oh my gosh.
And he's playing over the next. So he's got several shows lined up.
Who, Mike Garson?
Yeah.
For what? By himself?
At the Sunroom.
Just him, or
with other people? Really? Yeah. And it said on the thing, like, you never know who will show up.
Oh no, we got to see him. Oh, I'd love to see him.
I know Luke Spiller.
Why do I know that name?
From the Struts.
Oh, from the Struts.
Yeah,
that's right.
But it said you never know who will show up, and
yeah,
maybe
cool if he showed up.
Maybe he will show up. You never know.
You never know. So it's in LA? Is he in LA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to look into that. Wow. To be in the presence of him, for me, would be a big deal. To see him walk out on stage, because to me, he's a legend. Let me know what you guys thought about it, especially you Bowie fans out there. Let me know what you thought of this rendition. And no need to put, the original's better. I will remove you so fast before you even hit a period at the end of your sentence. So you don't need that. Give me some constructive, good comments, and point out some good things here. We don't need any sourpusses. All right. Come back for more cool stuff. Thank you, Sarah, for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom.